Here's Phil to tell you more.
As you know, Asmongold, the incredibly popular internet streamer, has been watching my detractors' clips. Okay? A lot of the stuff said in those clips is a nugget of truth or it's taken out of context. And as he watches these clips, he reacts to them on his stream. Of course, he gives his honest opinions about that stuff, which is fine. But he's reacting to stuff that's essentially half a story. For example, he reacts and says, oh, Phil's banned on Twitch. No, I'm not. I actively left Twitch. I chose to leave Twitch of my own volition. He says, oh, look at this. Phil's poor. That's why he's begging on stream all day. Neither of those things are true. Okay? But that's what I'm saying. Like, when you just watch a bunch of content from the detractors, that's what you believe.
I reached out by doing a crazy, angry tweet
/ X post at Asmongold, essentially saying, answer your DMs, stop being a bitch and talking about me publicly. So in the DM, essentially what I said was, listen, the only reason I'm saying it like this is because it's the only way you're going to respond.
If I don't say something negative or toxic publicly, no one will tell you I said it. You'll never get wind of it on your stream and you'll never respond.
So the only reason I phrased it like that is because I needed to get your attention.
So
in 2021, my detractors put together this package of like clips from 2010. You know, there was this one time I did a little demo playthrough of a game called Dead Space 2. You probably have heard of it.
Yes.
And I made Nazi jokes. Hello, True. Terrible, right? But I made Nazi jokes. So they take that, and then they take a comment about me saying something, something racial about Asians or something. And it's all like 15 years old. And they sent it to everyone. They sent it to Teespring I had a partnership with. They sent it to the Twitch partner program team. They sent it to everyone. And in 2021 context, all these teams looked at this and said, oh, this guy's a horrible racist bigot. And like overnight in like 2021, I got kicked out of everything. I got kicked out of the Twitch partner program. I got kicked off Teespring. I got kicked off of every one of these pop-up services. You know how you get pop-ups on your stream for contributions? They all canceled me. They all said, oh, you're offensive. You're canceled. And I'm like, for what? Like, what did I do? And they'd be like, oh, well, you said hateful things. What did I say? Because I haven't done this kind of content since like 2010. Yeah. So what the hell are you talking about? And Twitch specifically, their lawyers wrote me back and said, oh, we actually don't have any legal obligation to say what you did wrong. And we're actually not going to tell you what you did wrong.
But so you're talking about, I know that some of my viewers might not be familiar with this. You're talking about this term detractors. Can you expand on that?
So there's a difference between an internet troll and a detractor. Okay, an internet troll is just someone who like wants to make fun of you, razz you every once in a while. You know, a detractor is someone who is like absolutely dedicated to your downfall. Okay. Someone who spends untold amounts of time watching and stalking your content, trying to nitpick, trying to find flaws in your character, so that then they can highlight them and try to make you look bad for personal gain.
By the way, I want to thank you for giving me this platform, being able to speak with you today, because you have a ridiculous amount of viewership, and this is awesome.
Hallelujah, the money's coming in. Hallelujah. FYI, I'm in a unique situation. I have so many detractors, okay, that when you react to my stuff, you watch a detractor video or whatever, you might think, hey, well, this is cool. I'm giving Phil the rub, right? I'm watching some of Phil's content today. Maybe some people will head over and check him out or whatever. And that's a positive outcome from you watching my content. Yes. The problem here is that's not the case, because my detractors every single day live restream my streams illegally. Okay, it's not like they're adding commentary or criticism. They're just live restreaming just to say, hey, watch it over here so Phil doesn't make any money or get any attention. They steal my content. Right now, they're ripping this video, and they will have it on their channel before I can have it live on mine. So the problem is you watch the content, and they say, oh, DSP, let me go find them. And they go to YouTube, they type in DSP, and all they get in the search is my detractor.
It's about you being an idiot, basically, right?
they can never find my channel.
Yeah.
Like, there was a case in point earlier this year. There was a guy in the fighting game community. He had heard one of my takes on the recent Street Fighter game, and he responded to it, but he couldn't find my actual content. He only found the detractor clips that looked like shit. You know, they were all fuzzy and shit.
Right. So, well, I just searched DSP myself. So DSP tries it Memeology 101. Is this your main channel?
That is
okay,
not
that's
me.
not your main channel. Okay, let's scroll down. How about Raw Phil? Is that your main channel?
Nope.
That's
He's my
okay.
number one thief.
Okay, well, here's another one. I even recognize this name, Duty Streams. This one also isn't your main channel either, right?
Nope. These are all my detractors.
Okay, all right. Mighty D. This isn't you, is it?
Nope.
Okay. Why do you think that you have detractors?
See, there's a million reasons why. I got too big in my own head. I got a big ego. Okay, I thought my shit didn't
Understandable.
stink. My content's the best.
Yeah.
Right. It's the best playthroughs out there, and people started to throw me criticism and like, Phil, dude, it's 2011. You're not even doing direct capture. You're using a camera to record your TV. What are you, stupid? Like, you're making money. One person made a video called "This Is How You Don't Play," and I'm sure you've seen some of these.
I've
if you've been watching.
I've seen it.
detractor content.
Yeah.
So the original one, I believe, was Metal Gear Solid 2.
Uh-huh.
And this video was just a montage of me sucking at the game. Every
Yeah.
stupid thing I did, every mistake I made, every dumb piece of commentary I said, all thrown into one. It was a very entertaining video. People loved it.
Uh-huh.
And it got like 1 million views on YouTube. So me being very stupid and big-headed back then,
Yes.
did I respond positively and be like, wow, that's great. Maybe I should buy into this. Maybe I'll make my own videos razzing myself or whatever.
Yeah.
No, I'm an idiot. I'm a big-headed, stubborn idiot. And instead, I start, like, getting pissed at the guy. I start insulting him, saying he's stealing my content. He did that without my permission.
Aren't you doing
violates
that
my
now?
copyright
Weren't you just
rights."
doing that now? Like, because the detractors, you're saying that they were re-uploading your content and they're doing the same thing? Because you just said that like maybe 10 minutes ago.
You're right. And the difference is today, they're doing absolutely nothing transformative whatsoever.
What the shit?
Okay.
They are literally just stealing the content and like that Raw Phil channel you just mentioned.
Yeah.
All he does is rip my shit plain and just puts it on his channel.
Right.
He's not making a criticism. He's not reviewing my content. He's just fucking stealing it.
Okay.
You know, that's the difference between today and back then. Back then, this is how you don't play. 100% today in context, it's a great video. It's totally a transformative work. He had the right to make it. But now I've grown and I understand that. Back then I was an asshole.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I basically came across to the internet as this elitist asshole. I'm better than you. I know what I'm doing. And I became the butt of everyone's joke.
I'll admit, it does seem like you ask for money a lot. It seems like you do it a lot. Like, so, because, like, for example...
Here's the thing.
Well, like...
Okay, go ahead.
So there was a donation goal for you to wear a hat.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
So, go,
Correct.
all right, yeah, go, please, continue.
Continue
Can you
what?
expand
Yes,
on
there
that?
was a donation goal for
Okay,
a hat.
So how does that work, right? How much money was it? What kind of hat was it? Was the chat able to decide it?
Every stream I would have, like, if I hit a certain threshold of support, I would put on a hat of your choice. I would put on a vest of your choice. The vest was a big one.
Oh, okay.
For a long time, I was hitting a goal and I would put on a vest, and people freaked out
Yeah.
because I had like 10 different vests that I would put on during the stream. The running joke was, when you go tune into one of these booby streamers, right? You give them money and they're gonna take clothes off. They're gonna jump in a hot tub. Well, DSP does it the other way. You give me money, I'm gonna put shit on.
Okay, all right, I like that. Sounds
You're
good,
paying
makes
me
sense.
to cover up.
So the DSP's vest streak comes to a miserable end. This is from 5 years ago. So you've been doing these vest streaks for a while. Why'd you stop?
So I got tired of it. It was just stupid. Like,
ran out
it
of
got to
S?
the point where it's old and it's just, it's played out. it was silly for a while, but then a lot of the times you have people come to the stream and the only reason they're there is because, oh, can we hit the vest goal today? Well, it's not really why I'm streaming.
So it is like an e-girl.
What's that?
It is like an e-girl. They're there to see if she's going to wear the bikini.
Yeah, in some ways, you're absolutely right. I would say so. Yeah, it was the opposite thing, but yeah, it was kind of like that. And I got tired of it. I don't want to do that. I want to be making streams where people are showing up because they like the content I'm doing, whether it's the game playthrough or just hanging out with me, a podcast, whatever it is. I don't want them to be here to see if I'm putting on a vest today. I think that's stupid.
So it was that the vest content was too popular.
At one point, like, you're talking about the vest streak?
Yeah.
There were entire streams where, like, the entire chat is like, is he gonna hit the goal?
Right.
Is it the vest? The vest. I was like, guys, I'm playing a game. Can we like fucking talk about the game I'm playing over here? Like, I'm tired of this shit.
Oh yeah.
There's been a lot of people that looked into a WWE wrestling gotcha game account, and they think that it's your account. I think the name of it, if I remember correctly, because I saw the video on it, I'll admit, was called Down from the Rafters. Is this something that you did?
Yes. Okay, I actually played some before, like WWE Supercard. That was another one that I spent a lot of money on.
How much?
And this is in Supercard, I don't know. See, the thing is, I've never added it together. It's thousands upon thousands of dollars.
Like,
I'll just say that right now.
Thousands could be 400,000. It could be 3,000.
It's definitely not 400,000. That's for sure.
But like, if you had to give a guess,
you know, I would have nothing if I spent $400,000 on these games.
Okay.
Okay, but. You know, yeah, it's definitely thousands and thousands of dollars. I don't know. I never sit down and look and add it together or anything like that.
If you had to guess.
But if you really want me to guess?
I want you to guess.
All right, to be okay, let's put it in perspective. When I used to play WWE Supercard, okay, to even get the reward at the end of the event, to complete the event, you had to spend something like $700.
So they made you spend money.
I'm not kidding. You had to. What do you mean they made me? No, I chose to spend.
Okay, okay.
I played WWE Champions. I own an account that was called one thing. I changed the name to Down from the Rafters. I spent a lot of money on it, and then years ago I sold it. Oh yeah. I got rid of it because I couldn't play it anymore because these people were actually harassing me so much, trying to play it. They got me kicked out of every faction that I tried to join. They were trying to like data mine fucking Discord servers and shit to figure out if I ever talked to anyone. I had enough. Yeah. So I sold it at a ridiculous discount, and I just got rid of it. Now, to this day...
How much was the Down from the Rafters account? How much money did you spend on that account total? Like, again, just ballpark.
Okay. Let's think. I'll try to ballpark. Yeah, I will.
$10,000.
I would say... Well, hold on, because, okay, WWE Champions started in 2017. Okay, that's when the game actually began.
It's 8 years.
You couldn't really spend too much money in the early days. It was more like 2-3 years in that they changed it, and then all of a sudden you could start spending a lot of money. And it was about a year and a half that I really spent too much. Yeah, I mean, I would say this. I definitely spent, no exaggeration, I probably spent $10,000 on that game. Yes.
$20,000.
That's a maybe.
$25,000.
Probably not.
$30,000.
Definitely not.
Definitely. Okay. All right. So it's between probably $15,000 and $25,000. Does that sound pretty accurate? Okay. All right. That's good. So that's a lot of money to spend on a game like that.
And for years, admittedly, I lied about it publicly. I just outright lied about it on stream, saying, no, I don't play that game. No, that's not me. Yada,
so were
yada,
you
yada.
embarrassed about it?
I was embarrassed about it. At one point, I would argue I knew I was overspending on it, but I kept doing it anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it was bad. I don't want to talk about it anymore. You know? I'm like, no, I didn't do it. Fuck this. Shut up. You know, I get all angry. And of course, again, kind of similar to 10 years ago with the This Is How You Don't Play thing. Instead of playing it cool, instead of, you know, being calm, I have that angry reaction, and that's what people want, right? That's the loud cow reaction that you want. And then it just extrapolates, you know, you say no once, well now we have more information that it's probably your account. Now we have more information. Oh my God, this is still coming up. Like,
what did your wife think about you playing the game? How did she feel about you spending that much money?
She knew.
Obviously. Wait, did she know, like, if you asked, if I were to ask her how much money does she think that you spent on that game, what would the number that she would give you be?
She would probably say like thousands. Is what she would
but like we're going back to this like
okay,
so probably like But she'll probably assume that it would be a lot less than what you did spend.
I don't know.
You don't know, okay.
I never told. Again,
So she never got upset about you playing these games or anything like that?
No.
So you did this, and they found out that it was your game, because I saw you played, then after it kind of got exposed and you admitted it, you actually ended up playing the WWE champions on your stream, right?
Oh, no, you're talking about last year when I actually played the game on stream.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
Because I'm going to be honest, I've never seen you happier than whenever you were playing WWE champions on stream. Like, that's like, you were more locked in and excited about that game than like you were you were happier about that than you were about Elden Ring.
Okay, you said you've been watching this stuff for 10 years.
Yeah, I'm going to give you my answer. You ask for money a lot. Like, because like I'll see like there'll be a new video and it'll pop up on my YouTube recommendeds on my smart TV, and it will just show up. And it's like there's a new one like every day, and it's you talking about people like meeting a sub goal. Kick. Recently there was one about people on Kick that weren't supporting the stream as well, and supporting the stream is giving money. And I feel like it's a very, very common thing. And like, so how many times a day do you think you mention the amount of like people, like something in relation to you receiving money?
It depends. Every time that I receive something, I do a shout out. So you could argue that every single time someone contributes, I'm talking about it.
Well, like whenever you make a call, how often do you make a call to action or draw attention to the fact that you can donate money to your stream? Like what would be like what do you think your ratio is?
Well, what do you mean? Like just number of mentions? Do you mean the percentage of the actual stream?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
because I stream a lot. I stream every day. From around 11:30 a.m. till around 4 p.m. And then I have a second stream that starts around like 6:37, and that goes till like 10. Okay, so you're talking almost 8 hours of streaming a day.
Yeah.
All right. Every morning when I start, I bring it up. I'll say, oh, here's where we are with our goals for the week, and here's what we're doing today with this and that, and here's how you can contribute. And then during the course of if I'm doing a podcast or whatever, I might bring it up like halfway through the podcast or near the end of the show. If we're near hitting a goal. But let's say, for example, we're getting close to a goal. Oh, we're at $100 out of the 150 goal for today. I'm going to bring it up, say, hey, we're there. We're in the home stretch, guys. Hey, please contribute if you like the content, And now, the thing is, I also my audience is here every day. I ham it up sometimes. I do it as a joke. I'll like overly go overboard on purpose. And the audience knows it's a joke. Can't we just watch the stream and enjoy without being consistently pestered about support and being shamed for it? No, in fact, you're getting banned right now. I'm not even kidding. No, now you're banned. Fuck off. Very nice. That's what you get for being a little bitch. Where do you think you are? It says that bitching hour. This is Black Ops 6, bitch. But someone who clips it out of context and throws it out there. Look what Phil did today.
Yeah.
I can't believe the audience is laughing at it. All right, last 1 or 2 matches. Let's go, guys. Again, this is the end of the night. Let's hit the goal, please. I don't know why I have to keep asking. Let's hit it right now. We've been hitting it every single stream, nonstop. It's been going well. We've hit it for every Call of Duty stream so far. It's less than $40 to hit the goal. Let's do it during this match right now. Let's just go. They're having fun with it. They know I'm not serious. They know that.
So they like that. What you're saying is they like you begging for money.
They think it's funny.
They want you. Do you think that they want you to do it?
Do they want me to ask for contributions actively?
Yes.
No.
Oh. Okay.
But they want me to succeed.
Okay.
There was a day I actually tested it out. Not once did I ask for a contribution during an entire day.
So you went a whole day without asking for money?
Yes. I made $30.
Well, what's the average that you made? Well, okay, that's fine. But like, what's the average though? Like.
I would say each stream. Oh, wait. What's the average that I try to make a stream?
Yeah.
Or what's the average?
What's the average a day?
Stream,
yeah, a day.
I have a goal. Each stream that I do, I have a goal of $150, and I stream twice a day.
So you want $300 a day?
I would like that. I don't always get it. I do sometimes, and that's nice when I do.
So, well, if I understand this, so like, okay, so you were not asking for money because you were getting ad revenue, and now you're getting ad revenue still, and you still ask for money. Is it just because it's not as much as it used to be? Is that pretty much it? Like, would there ever be, like, theoretically, right, if you got $15,000 a month now. Because, like, also, do you increase the amount of money that you try to get per year, like, based off of inflation? Because I saw a video of, like, you asking for $300, and this is, like, 2 years ago. It's gone up a lot since then, right?
It's all just, like, kind of an arbitrary thing. I'm not sitting here with a calculator trying to figure out exactly what should be made, what does. I've tried different amounts.
Well, how long have you
techniques.
done the $300 goal?
Probably all this year.
Well, it was 2 years ago, right? I mean, it was 2 years ago, and so I mean, like, when did you start doing it?
The $300 goal,
yeah,
like 2 streams of 150. That was definitely this year. Now,
no,
previously I've tried other things.
Because I've
tried.
There's a YouTube video with a title that says that you've been doing it 2 years ago. So is the YouTube video lying?
The amounts.
Okay.
No, I've changed the amounts over the year. Sometimes it was 100. There was times that it was 200. It's gone up and down
based on what the market will bear, essentially.
So I guess I was right at least about all of those, and I do think that, I mean, the asking for money thing, definitely you do it a lot. I definitely think you do it a lot.
So if I have an audience that comes to my stream every day, enjoys the content enough to support it, doesn't mind me asking like that, is there a problem?
Well, I mean, I think that you're introducing a bit of a fallacy there, aren't you? Because there are a lot of people that also don't like it. So you're kind of comparing it to an unknown. So, like, if you're not doing it and you're not asking for the money, there's not really a control group that you can look at and say, okay, well, with me doing this, I'm making this much money, but if I stop doing it, I would make a different amount of money.
So I already told you that I tried that. I did. I had a day where I did not ask, and I made $30.
I mean, would you really say that doing it for a day would be a good point to kind of, I mean, is that really, like, I mean, I get it, it's something, right? But, like, in a general sense, I feel like, and also, I mean, do you think that it's worth the negative sentiment and negativity where people have this perception of you of, like, being a beggar? And, like, because it's hard to measure the negative effect of that because you don't know how many people choose not to watch because of something like that, right? So it's very hard for you to come, like, not you, but, like, for a person to come to a conclusion with that answer because it's just impossible to know. That's what I would say.
For me, okay, if I right now, cold turkey, said to my audience, guess what, guys? I'm never going to ask for a contribution ever again. All right? And I literally did it, and I never did it. That moment, my detractors would move on to another thing that they don't like about me, and that would become the next meme. And the reason that I know that, they've already done it tons of times over the years.
Like with the wrestling game.
But that was a thing for a big time. It is still a thing. Now, because last year I admitted to it, it's in the past. Now it's the begging. That's the new thing. So now the begging is the problem. But what about all the other streamers who ask for contributions? Oh, well, that's fine. But because DSP does it, it's not good. I don't care about people who don't like me. So why do I care? If my audience outright said to me right now, Phil, you're going overboard. This is ridiculous. And they have done that, to be fair.
And did you dial it back?
Yeah, course correct, right? You got to adjust on the fly. You got to listen to that constructive criticism, and you have to adjust. No, in fact, you're getting banned right now. I'm not even kidding. No, now you're banned. Fuck off. Let's get, again, I can't believe, are we seriously, I gotta say this now. Are we seriously going to go an entire day with not a single piece of support from Kick? Not a single sub from Kick tonight at all? None. Zero. That's nuts. If that's the case, that's nuts.
There's 41,000 people watching on Asmongold's stream right now.
And they threw money at him like crazy. And then finally, like a scam artist, he danced around stream like a preacher. And hallelujah, the money's coming in. Hallelujah. So, hint, hint. So, hint, hint. So, hint, hint.